the Comic DF.
What is up, besties? This is your girl, the Karmic DF, back to you again with another video. This time we are going to take a look at Kanye West and his girlfriend, Bianca. Apparently, people are worried that she is being controlled by him, but then I also heard that there's rumor that she has power of attorney over him. And then with just the whole situation, Kanye has always felt like he was the one being controlled, so it's just weird to me. So we're going to take a look at that. And then we're also just going to take a look at Kanye, like what... Is he mentally unwell? Like, is he going crazy? Is he a bad guy? Is he a good guy? What? So, all things Kanye in this reading for spooky season, considering he's always the topic of conspiracy. But as always, if you enjoyed these videos, please give it a like. It really does support my channel. Comment down below what you want to see in future videos so that I can make it happen for you. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Share these with your friends if you enjoy them. Also follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Links are all down below. And yes, I am available for personal offerings. Oh my God, personal readings. They take about 72 hours to get back. Again, those links down below are how you can get a hold of me. So, as always, this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. We're going to take a look at Kanye and, what's her name? Bianca's relationship. I can't get Kim out of my head, so I'm going to already take a wild guess and assume that he's just, yeah, I'm hearing like Kim 2.0. I feel like he's toxic, but I don't know that I buy that he's like controlling toxic. I think it's more of like, yeah, because I'm hearing the song "You Want What You Can't Have," ooh, girl, that's too damn bad. But it's giving me more of the vibe of like, can't have Kim, so gonna have a Kim replica. But I don't know. For all alleged and for entertainment purposes only, what is going on with Kanye and Bianca? Okay. Okay, so allegedly for entertainment purposes only, this is not a bad start. To be real with you, I don't think that they want to be in the public eye that much, and I definitely think that their sexual compatibility is off the charts. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, although I don't think they get mad at that. I don't know why, but for some reason they want it. What it's giving me, spirits kind of show me that it's like it's controlled as to when they're seen. So like, what I'm hearing is like nothing goes unplanned. So everything that you're seeing, every picture, every outing, it's planned, and it feels like it's planned and it's agreed upon by both of them. It does not feel like someone's in control, someone's not. In fact, the main energy of this relationship is just sexual tension. Yeah, because I'm hearing sexual healing in my head. So this feels more like theatrics and getting people to talk about us than it does anything control. Because like, remember how Kanye was getting canceled for everything? This feels like a commitment that benefits both of us, but in like our private time where we're sexually into each other. So right now I'm not seeing anything that looks too bad, but let's look further. Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay. So it definitely feels like Kanye in particular is worried about money. Are we shocked? I feel like okay, so I don't know if y'all have ever met uninvolved Gemini, or, you know, I got a Gemini moon and I've been uninvolved. We like to talk a lot and we like to be known for our talk and our communication. And with him being canceled left, right, and center, I feel like he's just trying to find a way to get himself relevant again. And so what I'm hearing is like even bad press is good press. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's something that he learned from Kim. And so he's kind of like using that to his advantage. Like, okay, people are going to talk about me, but at least they're talking about me. You know what I mean? Because it was like, once the divorce with Kim and everything, it was like, because her level of power, he wasn't as important anymore. And honestly, allegedly for entertainment purposes, and oh my God, I'm having a hard time talking. So something here doesn't feel right, because I'm having trouble talking and there's no Mercury retrograde. Something's up. But I wonder if Kim has still some sort of control over, maybe just mentally, over Kanye, because I feel like, because this isn't my energy, but I feel like I need to be really careful with what I say. And with readings that are dark, usually my guides are like that, but it's not giving me that. It's more like, I feel like Kim still has some kind of pull over him. I just don't know to what extent. Hold on. Yeah, he's definitely not over her. There's Kim. She's a Libra. Oh, that's also him, though. Why do I feel like they're both still trying to play a game? I feel like this goes both ways. I think Kanye's worse about it, but I feel like Kim is just trying to keep the peace, but she's also not happy about the situation. Honestly, this feels like a play. Like, I'm gonna make you jealous. I mean, didn't he get married a month after they got divorced? So I don't buy. Oh, and I'm getting a double message here. I don't buy that he's controlling this chick. In fact, this feels like I'm taking you on as a prodigy to make you somebody big. So, like, I don't know her background. I didn't even know about this chick until he started dating her. So this almost feels like an agreed upon type of thing where it's like, we're going to be together. It's kind of like a do as I say type of thing, but it feels like an agreement of doing what I say. Like, I'm going to make you relevant. So that whole argument about forcing her to wear weird clothes, I do agree that the clothes are weird. But with this, it's like I'm taking you on as my, not accomplice, but taking you on as my, like my underdog, my underachiever. And I'm going to turn you into someone independent and someone that people know, someone that like, your name will be known for a long time. So I'm sorry, I don't buy that Kanye's controlling this chick. I think she's very aware of what's going on. She's very aware of the fact that, I mean, she's a Capricorn. She wants to build an empire. Earth signs always do. And with the independence card next to Kanye, which is right after like taking on someone who like, was she not, I mean, I didn't know her, but was she not that relevant prior? Was she like maybe just, was she only an Instagram model or only doing something else? Because this feels like we have an agreement. I'm going to have you come out. It feels like, you know what, we have fun behind closed scenes. We're not going to let the paparazzi get involved with that. Very sexual, very not. I don't feel very love in this, but I'm not going to lie, I don't feel control either. I feel like it's a mixture of like, you get to be with me, Kanye. You probably thought I would. Yeah, because didn't she work for him or something? There you go. There it is. There's the link I'm missing. So he was probably like, listen, I think you're hot. You think I'm hot. Let's date. Let's be together. I'll take you under my wing. I'll show you my world and I'll prop you up. It's like, isn't there a rumor that like he wants to make another Kim to like break down the empire of Kim? I could see that, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I can see him being like, you don't understand fashion. This is what fashion is. You want to be big. You want to be the next icon. This is how you got to do it. So I don't buy that he's like, this is what you have to wear and then you can come out in public with me. I don't buy that at all. It's like, you want to be the next it girl, you want to be the next girl that takes over the whole Kim empire, then this is how you have to do it. Yeah, because I'm hearing the song, this is how we do it. This feels more like I'm taking a protege. Thank you, Spirit. I'm taking on a protege to teach you how to be. It's almost kind of like, if any toxicity I feel, it could be more so along the lines of like, she gets super famous and I can ride off her coattails again. Because I know he is struggling with like putting out music and stuff like that. He's been canceled like severely. So if anything, it could be more like I'm going to, not necessarily groom, but I am hearing the word groom. But it's more like groom you into becoming a sensation. You know what I mean? It's not giving me the vibe of like grooming you and making you trapped into something you don't want to be a part of. I don't feel that at all. I'm going to be real for entertainment purposes. Yeah, slow, steady growth. What'd I say? I know this is going to sound weird, y'all, because this is not matching up with the resources that are online, but are we shocked? Do we really trust TMZ and Yahoo and all them anymore? But this is giving me the vibe of like, I'm going to help you consistently grow while I work on myself. Now, I'm not saying he's actually working on himself. What that can mean for anybody, like there are people I know that are like, yeah, I'm working on myself. And they tell me what they're doing. And I'm like, that's really not working on yourself. If anything, like that's just that at best it's working on your money or something like that. But it's kind of giving me the vibe of like, we have an agreement, right? I'm going to help you slowly grow into becoming somebody more important. But at the same time, I do think there's a little bit of, he's definitely bruised and scarred. I mean, are we shocked? Like you were in a marriage that you feel like you were controlled in and then it fell apart and your kids, you don't get to have them and blah, 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 whatever. But he is trying to like figure out how to be happy again. He has no idea. Like this man is just like, I need to do the next thing and the next thing. He thinks that his happiness lies externally instead of internally, which anybody that has actually done some work on themselves should know that happiness comes from within. It does not come from without. You could buy as much shit as you want, but he has not figured that out yet. So I think that honestly, it feels like he believes that she's kind of like a band-aid for him. It's like, you're fun, you're young, you're exciting, you're something I can grow. It's kind of like, okay, so this is kind of the vibe I'm getting. You know how he's like basically kind of canceled, so it's like, how can I put out my music? Well, say that he had nothing in his way, right? He would want to build on his name, build on his brand. Well, he can't do that, right? Because he's being canceled left, right, and center. So instead of building on himself, he's trying to build this girl and live vicariously through her. That's kind of the vibe of this. It's like, I'm going to make you a star, which kind of gives like couch, what is it? Casting couch call vibes. It does. I'm not going to lie, a little bit. But honestly, I really just think he's trying to ride the coattails of her fame. So is it controlling? To an extent, because she's definitely not being who she wants to be. That being said, I feel like there's an agreement. They have an agreement. This is not a girl who's like, help, help, I'm in trouble. That's not, yeah, because I'm seeing the scene from, if anybody watches Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I know that's a rough one, but they're like, help, help, I'm being oppressed, but it's like purely sarcasm and it's purely to get attention. It's not because they truly feel like they're being oppressed. It's kind of given the vibe of like, yeah, because now I'm hearing bad news is better than no news. You know what I mean? So I just feel like this is a play for the, to be relevant, again, to be honest with you. Yeah, because he can't put out a project. What did I say? Here's Kim. Okay, so he is trying to move on from her. I don't know that he's doing a great job because it's still like it's embedded within him. I don't know how to explain it. What I'm seeing is like his DNA and like, I know that sounds weird, but it's the way they're showing me. I'm seeing like the little codes of DNA. Oh my God, I can't talk in this reading. Something's up with Kanye, yeah, because I'm having such a hard time talking. But it's just kind of giving the vibe of like Kanye is, I wouldn't say he's not over Kim. It's more like slighted, scarred, abused, damaged, traumatized. I would say those type of words. I don't know what went down in that relationship. If you want me to do a reading on that, I can too. I wouldn't mind. But I just feel like she did some damage to him. Like, it gives me like, I already had issues. Gemini is kind of known for, I mean, I got a Gemini moon. We could be all over the place, but I feel like she was like the nail in the coffin for his mental health. And so it's like, I'm trying to remove myself from her, but at the same time, I'm trying to make a Kim 2.0. So I wonder if, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, she did something really messed up to him. Maybe like screwed up his way of being in the spotlight. You know what I mean? That girl has a lot of pull. So I wonder if like he's trying to like lick his wounds, because I almost see like a dog like licking a cut on its paw. And it's like, yeah, because now I'm hearing, I'll get you, my pretty. Isn't that like a witch movie or some kid movie? I feel like she's more manipulative than we know about, y'all. I don't have a good vibe about the Kardashians, period. I'm not a fan and I have nothing good to say about them. But that being said, and no offense if you do like them, I just, for our children's sake, people that act and behave and they're just not good for the children. But whatever. Anyway, it's like he's just trying to find his happiness elsewhere and figure it out. But I honestly, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, I almost feel like him is part of the reason that he is not as relevant or can't get, I don't know, shit moving in the right direction. I feel, because I almost see her, right? And I see like puppet strings and I see her cutting the strings and I see him falling and it's like, I can't get back up. Yeah, but now I'm hearing, so I get knocked down, but I get up again. And now I see him like lifting Bianca, like the scene from Lion King. I feel like there's a bigger thing at play here than what we understand. I think this is why all the news articles are just going left, right, and center, and there's no like logic to it. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, I feel like Kim is still playing what gets said in the news about him, both good and bad. Like, yeah, because look at how my throat keeps drying up. I think she makes sure, because I keep hearing like stay in your lane. So I think she's in control of what he can and cannot do. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, I don't buy that Kanye's controlling this girl. I believe that Kim still has control over Kanye's career. And Kanye's trying to build a Kim 2.0. And I'm pretty sure Bianca, if anything, maybe Bianca just realized she's not happy doing that. That's possible. But I feel that this was an agreed upon thing. Like, I would not be shocked if I see the Six of Pentacles upright because that's a contract card. I feel like they agreed to this. I wonder if she's got an issue with Kim too, because like, Why do you care to take down Kim unless it really is just fame? Yeah, because now I just heard the song, my Nicki song. Oh, I don't really need the D, I need the money. So I just feel like this is agreed upon. Yeah, for the kids, anxious. This is not what I wanted. He's definitely still upset about, you know, not being able to be with his family. That's what he really wants is a family. This is why I didn't buy the whole he's in control thing. I think it's more complicated than that. Again, I think it's like, I understand the fashion industry. I was a part of it. I get it. If you want to be the next girl, we're going to mold you. We're going to make you. So is it her? No. But I mean, does anybody in the industry get big by being themselves? Not usually, no. So again, this is more along the lines of like, I'm getting the vibe of like Kim took everything away from me. She took my kids. I don't have the same relationship with them that I want to have. I feel like he really does want to be this family man, and she took that, and he's still like really fucked up from it. Like I keep being drawn to where he was like, "Don't y'all know that Kim Get Outed me, the movie Get Out?" Honestly, allegedly for conspiracy entertainment purposes only, I can understand why he said that because I don't know to what extent it goes. But Kim really messed up his mental health, like really bad. Like, because I don't remember Kanye being this level of whacked out until Kim came in the picture. I was a huge fan of Kanye back in the day, like back in the day before Kim was even anything, even though, why is she relevant? But whatever. Anyway, this is just giving me the vibe of like, you promised me a dream. You promised me a facade that you were never going to give. Kim, not this Bianca chick. And I'm destroyed and I'm devastated by it. And so I feel like maybe this is more so a play of like being more relevant so that, you know, when you're married, you share finances. Now you're more on your feet, and then now you can have more control in terms of the family. So the kids, the children, stuff like that, because that's something he's stressed about. He's stressed about the kids. He's like, I don't even know that it's necessarily about Kim anymore. Like, I don't think he's still infatuated with her per se. I think it's more like the control that she has, the control the family has. It's like, if you are on the outs with a Kardashian, you might as well just throw in the book, like throw in the whatever. Like, I'm just seeing like people that are getting, it's kind of like cancel culture on steroids being removed from the Kardashian line. You know what I mean? It's like, then you won't. I allegedly, for entertainment purposes, only no facts here. I feel like Kim, or maybe her family, are we shocked, has a pull on what people can and cannot do. So they can be like, no, he can't put out that record because we're friends with the people that would put out that record, and we're friends with all the record companies, and we're friends with these people, and we're friends with that people. So it's like, in order for Kanye to get back out there, he's got to do it on his own without any connections, because it seems like I'm seeing like a global network, and it's like the Kardashians are at the top. I know this sounds nuts, but this is what I'm seeing. It's like fashion, Kim's got her hand in the pot. Music industry, Kim's got her hand in the pot. Acting, Kim's got her hand in the pot. It's like wherever he could go, she's got control over it. And so he's terrified of like, what move can I make next? So that's what I feel is more so going on. It's not, I'm going to control some woman because I'm angry. It's more like, I have no way to put myself out there. I'm sexually attracted to this chick. She's sexually attracted to me. We both kind of have an agreement. I'll prop her up, kind of ride off of her coattails. But again, it's prior and agreed upon. So, I mean, it's contractual. It gives the same vibe as excuse my ignorance, it's morning. A planned marriage, you know, where people, it doesn't feel, oh my God. You know how certain religions are like, arranged marriage, thank you. Oh my God, that took me way too long. It kind of feels like that, where it's like, it's not necessarily control, it's just we both agreed, and the agreements are not based on love. It's based on building, it's based on finances, and it's based on sexual attraction. No love. But again, it feels like both people are okay with that. Detachment. Yeah, it's like he's trying to get unstuck from, I just keep like, I'm hearing the song, poor little old me, old poor old me. So I keep hearing like blacklisted and stuff like that. I think there's more to this. I feel like Kim canceled Kanye. I know this sounds so weird, and it's alleged and for entertainment purposes only, no facts here. But with like apathy and detachment right next to strength, right next to the hangman reverse, trying to get unstuck, but being like defeated, emotionally depleted, not knowing where to go. And it's like, this doesn't feel like it's good enough. I would say that this cup right here is Bianca. And it's like, look at the family that I had. Look at the lifestyle that I had. I was on top and all this, and everything was taken away from me. So now it's the only opportunity I have left. This feels like whatever he's trying to get back to who he was. And I just feel like Kim has control over what he can and can't do, allegedly. Okay, here's Bianca. Hold up. Yeah, she's not naive. She's not naive. The Fool in reverse, no, don't buy it. Okay. She is aware about the fact that Kanye's not over the situation. She is aware. She kind of, I feel like she sees this as an opportunity. Again, this is what I was getting in the beginning. Two of Wands in reverse, friction between two people. But with celebrations and then Queen of Swords, that's her because she... Wait a second. That's... Is that Kim? That's frickin' Kim. Hold up. Hold on. Apathy, getting unstuck. Tension between two people. Celebrating. Kim won. Not naive. Okay, so this is Bianca. This is Kim. So Kim's trying to ignore the situation because she feels like she won. She feels like, I got you stuck. There's nothing you can do about it. And it's funny because at the same time, I'm being drawn to the energy of Bianca. Now I'm hearing the song, I got your man and you can't do anything about it. You may think he is coming back for you, but I doubt it. Don't make no sense you even call him and try to work out it. Huh. I feel like Kanye plays this like knight in shining armor towards Bianca. It's like, I can make you big. I can make you a star. I can make you this. I can make you that. I do believe that he believes that, which is why I'm not feeling any nefarious energy here. Like, he's not in the reverse. If this was in the reverse, I'd be concerned. This would be someone who's immature, who's got a sharp tongue, who's mean, who's aggressive. This is like wannabe knight in shining armor. That's the complete opposite of that. So I feel like it's like he's taken what he's learned from the Kardashian fucking empire, and now he's using it to try and build up someone else to take Kim's place. I feel like there's more involved with the Kim Kanye situation. I feel like she did some messed up stuff to him. Maybe like, I just keep seeing like backlisted and stuff like that. I feel like she was able, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, to basically fuck up his career. That's what I'm seeing. I can't shake it. And so the only way to go and get yourself back relevant is to prop up someone else. And that's kind of the vibe of this. Okay, here she is. Yeah, she's a Capricorn. Looking at the past. So she's guarded. She knows what she got herself into. But again, it's like building my empire. I just feel like this is an agreement. This doesn't feel like someone who is being controlled in, because she would be in the reverse. There should be a lot more reversals for someone that's in pain. I should have seen 8 of Swords, someone who's, stuck but doesn't realize they can get out, something like that. I'm not getting anything. It's more along the lines of like, Kim screwed up Kanye's life. She's aware of that. She's sexually attracted to Kim. Well, maybe. I don't fucking know. Possibly. She's sexually attracted to Kanye. Kanye vice versa. And it's like, I can make you... Yeah, because I'm hearing, if you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. So it's like, this looks good for my brand. This looks good for me. This will make me somebody. So again, this just feels very contractual. I can make this happen. This is agree, and we can both move forward. Yeah. I don't buy. I'm sorry. Unhappy home life. Yeah, it's like he's still devastated by what happened in the past. So I'm going to admit he doesn't have much to offer in terms of love. But again, I didn't see love in this reading, so that's really not that big of a deal. It's like he's trying to move on from what happened because his home life before was just a fucking... I think there's more to it. If you want me to do a reading on Kim and Kanye, let me know what that was like, what their dynamic was like. But I feel like right now it's just he's emotionally exhausted. But again, I just feel like Bianca's aware of all of this. She's not dumb. So it's more like getting something out of it, having fun. Oh, look at that. It says childlike on it. So yeah, he is self-centered. He is immature. He is going through it. But I just don't buy that he's a womanizer. I guess you could say that, because I am hearing the song Womanizer, but I just don't think it's the level of darkness they're trying to play out in the media. The deception. Lovers, devil. Why is this at the back? Hold on. Hold on. Did I speak too soon? Wait. I need to see this in a different way. So these. Being stuck. Winning at all costs. Yeah, because I'm seeing, what's his face? That guy who, oh my God, Charlie Sheen winning. Trying to put out into the media whatever sticks, winning at all costs. All right, so he could definitely be bossy for sure. He's definitely controlling in terms of like, it's complicated because they have an agreement, so it's weird. It's controlling, but not like true crime 90 minutes, you know what I mean? It's controlling, like, we have an agreement, you said you'd wear, because I'm being drawn to like the picture of her where she looks like she's naked and wearing just a pillow. I don't think she wanted to do that. I don't think she's in love with what she has to pretend to be in order to get the fame. Does that make sense? Because it's like, this is someone who's in control. This is someone who's codependent, latching on. This is lovers, so that's relationship. So it's like, what I have to do in order to make this work is not necessarily what I would like to do. And he is bossy about it and domineering, because it's like, you have to look this way, you have to wear this. But it's coming from a place of like, to create you, to make you what you need to be. So you know what? I want to look at Dark Mirror, because it's weird how it starts off kind of like, okay, it's an agreed upon, like I see people in my hand, like in my face, like, oh my God, I can't talk in this reading for some reason, but I see people like shaking hands, like in agreement. But I just, if anything, I feel like maybe the friends and people that are worried about her are like, this isn't like her, this isn't her character. And I would agree, because he is like, this is what you need to be, this is what the fashion industry is. And I think that she's someone who is more, I think, type A, like the go-getter, like not someone who's like fragile and meek. And so I think she does have an issue with like, dude, why do you want me to wear a fucking pillow as a outfit that's stupid? And he's like, you have to follow that. This is what it looks like. But this is coming from a place of trauma. It's not giving me a place of like, I'm in control, this is what you have to do, or like something bad's going to happen. It's more like, I need to be in control at all costs because I've had control ripped away from me before. So this is like a trauma response. It's not giving me like, it's just not giving me control. And I know people that read tarot are like, what do you talk about? Lovers, the devil, and then the Emperor in reverse. That's big, right? But with all the surrounding cards about grief and childish and pain from the home, again, I just feel like this is, the bad that's going on in this is really just like that she's letting go of who she really is for fame. I wouldn't say it's for him, because again, it was agreed upon. So she's unhappy to an extent. I would agree with that, but it's more so because it's like, what have I gotten myself into? I don't know if I want fame at this level. Does fame require me wearing a pillow in fucking public? You know what I mean? Like, that's more so the vibe. It's not like I'm trying to control her and you do what I say or you're going to get locked up in a dungeon or some crazy shit. Yeah, it's like he's trying to start over, move forward. Kim took that ability to make material gains away from me, so I'm going to try and do that with someone else. So, yeah, still heartbroken, trying to remove myself from the pain that I was once in, trying to figure out how to put in the work, a burden that wasn't worth having. That would be Kim. And then who do I go to next? Who can I build up next? So, again, I feel like this was an agreed upon thing, but we'll take a look at the oracles. All right, so we're going to take a look at Kanye, but, you know, if there's anything that I see that involves Bianca, I'll call that out too. Okay. This guy's a shell of a person, you guys. I just keep, like, I almost can hear him saying, like, you took everything from me. Like, this dude could benefit from some therapy, to be honest with you. Not in, like, a dick way, just in a matter-of-fact way. I just keep being drawn to the interview or I think it was like a Twitter or whatever the hell, where he was like, you know that movie Get Out was made about me. I feel like Kim ruined his life, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And so now it's like, how do I find my place again? Yeah, it's like realizing that it was all a bunch of bullshit, that Kim was always manipulative. This is more about Kim than it is about, this is barely about Bianca at all. I feel like Bianca is just another, like, it's like if you were to just hire someone at your job, but, like, you get the added bonus of sleeping with them. Like, that's the vibe of their relationship. It's like, we have an agreement, a contract, but we also get to have fun. You know what I mean? But with the Black Flower fragrance, it's like, I just keep hearing she took everything. She took everything. How do I make myself me again? It's actually kind of sad. Calling in the storm in reverse. He's lost. So he's trying to figure out how to, yeah, because I'm hearing the song, then I saw her face, now I'm a believer. And it's giving me this double message of like, I bought it with Kim and then she ruined me. But now I see hope because I see this girl who's got this innocence to her that I could turn into the next. He's looking to make the next Kim. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's like, you ruined my life, so now I want to ruin the throne that you have. Because I'm like seeing the tower in reverse in my mind's eye. It's like your foundation, Kim, was never real to begin with, and I want to tear it down from you because I know who you really are. And now I'm hearing Cleaning Up My Closet by Eminem, and now I'm seeing skeletons in the closet. Kanye's got dirt, but Kim's got pull. Does that make sense? Kanye's got dirt. I'm talking dirt that, you know what I'm seeing? I don't know if this is the specific dirt. I think there's a ton of dirt, but I'm seeing that show Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts, where the sister that could supposedly be related to OJ, whatever, that's not the point, where she got asked, like, do you believe he was innocent or not? And she decided to eat the nasty food instead. It's like, I'm not going there. I feel like he's got secrets. But either he signed an NDA or they threatened his life or something like that. There is some shit. And so he's trying to figure out how to get back on top so that he's got backing so that he could take her down. This feels like I think it's a lot more complicated than what the press wants to put it out to be. Downcast pride. Yeah, he's absolutely just destroyed by what's happened to him. It's just like what am I going to do? You ruined my life. Like, I don't believe that he's just being emotional. I don't buy that. I feel like there's technical, I feel like she's got her hands in all these baskets and she like blacklisted him, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Today for tomorrow. What did I say about him trying to make another Kim? Look at how these girls look exactly like we're in the same type of clothing. He's trying to make another fashionista is what I just heard in my head. And I don't even follow fashion. Do I look like the type? Like, he's trying to make another Kim. Yeah, because he's angry about what happened. Addiction in the reverse. So if there's any rumors about him being addicted, I think the only thing is not being over what she did to him, because this is reminding me of the Ten of Swords, where it's like all these swords in my back, look what you did to me. Yeah, now I'm hearing the song Thank You Next, but it's like, it's not giving me the vibe of like, I'm grateful. It's like, I'm trying to remove myself from the damage you caused. I feel like, I know this sounds nuts, y'all, but for some reason I feel like he's got PTSD over the Kardashians. I know that sounds nuts, but it's what I feel. It's like, I'm damaged, I'm destroyed, I'm looking both ways. I don't trust anyone, I don't trust anything. And I see Kim with her hands in the, honestly, what I'm seeing is like a witch with like the, because I don't follow whatever standards of witchcraft people like to buy into, but like the bucket thing, the black bucket brew, you know, but I see Kim over it. It's like she has control over shit that we don't understand. This is weird, y'all. I don't know. I feel like it's darker and it's deeper than we understand. I don't buy that Bianca's in danger. I feel like Bianca's more like making an investment into my future. You know what I mean? So real quick, let's take a look at where Kanye's at, period. All right, y'all. Immediately in my head, I heard the song I'm Bruised and Scarred, Save Me from This Broken Heart. I feel like Kim did damage. Yeah, because now I'm hearing that stupid song from TikTok. Emotional damage. Yeah, it's like, I don't know where to go from here. Why is Two of Cups? Now I'm hearing Not Over You. I don't... Why? I should have expected Kim to come through in this. Okay. Okay, listen. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I keep hearing blacklisted, and then noticing the devil right next to Page of Wands. That's like a halting of new, like creating material. You know what I mean? It's like a new passionate adventure followed by grief. And then I can't help but be drawn to what the conspiracy of this card can go with. You know what I mean? I'm going to flip this over and show you what I've shown in other readings. Where is it? Is it not on this card? It might be on the, actually might be on the Hierophant card. I don't want to say the word. Can I think of a word it rhymes with? If there was a halt in progress, but change the first letter of that word. Halt. Know what I'm saying? I feel like this is gonna get conspiracy. Why do I try to start a pop culture reading and then it ends up turning into conspiracy? This is just I feel like, again, Kim has some sort of pull, and now he's in this grief because it's like whatever I'm trying to make, I can't create it. I can't create it. It's not coming out. It's not coming out. Nothing I can make can come out because of this thing that I'm still attached to that I don't want to be, that I'm grieving over. That's what I said before. Remember how it feels like she's in control? Grieving a new endeavor I can't make happen because I'm still attached to something that is dark. And then what did I say in the beginning, polls? Just saying, I want to move forward with my life. But there's nothing I can do. I'm trying to weigh out my options. I'm depleted. I'm exhausted. This man's been through it, and I'm sorry, I blame, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, the KKs. He's not going to go down without a fight, though. I think he's tried every avenue to make, like, I almost see him begging Kim. Yeah, because now I'm hearing the song, Baby Come Back, you could blame it all on me. I don't think it's a matter of, like, wanting to be with her, though. It's just the level of pull that she has. Justice. I wonder if he feels like he deserves this for some reason. Because I'm almost getting, like, paying back what I did type of thing. So do we know anything about his youth or anything like that? Because it almost feels, or maybe he's one of those people, because like anybody with Virgo energy can relate to this. We blame ourselves for fucking everything. No one can be meaner to us than we are. If you got Virgo placements anywhere, you're probably really hard on yourself. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. It's like no matter, yeah, no matter, everything I say or do never seems to be enough for you. You don't want to lose it again because I'm not like them. But it's going to be me. Oh my God, it's going to be May. I love that song. Okay. Okay, he's got a chance. No. This dude can't keep his mouth shut, and that's the problem. Because if he just shut up and moved forward, he could probably get his reputation back. But because he's so angry with whatever happened behind the scenes with Kim, he's like carrying that with him. And I get it. Like, I've been that level of angry before where it was like at all costs. But because of that, it's screwing up his chance for fame. In order for him to do better, he would have to, like, I'm seeing him, like, literally kissing the asses of all the Kardashians. I'm seeing them lined up and him kissing all their asses. That's kind of the... Did he piss off Kim's mom? What happened? Do we know anything about their story? Because, like, again, I just feel like because of his issue with them, he can't get back into the public's good graces. And now I'm seeing, like, planted TMZ stories, allegedly. Planted Yahoo stories. I would take what you read about him with a grain of salt, especially if it's saying something like, he's this evil, vindictive, manipulative guy. He's broken. If anything, he's fragmented. If anything, I would say bipolar, if you want to go with a disorder. Bipolar, borderline, PTSD. I could see those types of things. But, like, I mean, narcissistic tendencies, because I'm being drawn to, like, when he, like, interrupted Taylor Swift. So I definitely think he's arrogant and egotistical, but I don't think he's that level of manipulation. Like, if he had a choice, he would have had a lovely, beautiful family with Kim. And I think that really fricked him up. And I think he found out some stuff while he was with Kim that also messed him up. I think Kim was like, what I'm seeing is like a pyramid, right? Of like celebrities. And it's like the higher up you go, the more you learn, the more cliques you have, the more you're in with certain people. And it's like Kanye was on the lower of the totem pole compared to the Kardashians. And when he went in, he found out some stuff, some things. And I'm almost seeing like cross my heart. So I feel like he's not going to necessarily tell people, but I feel like that's where we see that fragmentation come in, where he's like, this is how you know the movie Get Out's about me. It's like, he knows some shit, y'all. He knows some stuff. It's deeper. It's deeper than that. Defeated. Wants to be vulnerable. Ah, this was the card I was looking for, the word. That's all I'm going to say. That. Yeah. Yeah. So much of that. But yeah, it's like, no matter what I do, I can't get myself back out of this. I can't. That's why he's acting erratic. You don't understand that behind closed doors, there's stuff going on. It's like, even if you wanted to like say, let's say you wanted to be normal, right? He's like, all right, I'm over Kim, I'm over the situation. I can have 50-50 custody. Everything's going to be good gravy. He would want that. But it's complicated. Like, I keep hearing like it's complicated, and I'm seeing like a parent talking to their child, and it's like, you can't explain it to the child because the kid just doesn't have the mental capacity to understand the implications. And that's kind of the vibe here. It's like, we don't understand what's going on behind closed doors. So yeah, we're seeing him act erratic, but we're not asking why. We're seeing him try to prop up someone else to ruin Kim at all costs. We're not asking why. It's the why that's the issue. And the issue is he found out some stuff. He got involved with things he didn't want to get into. He got matched up with people higher up than he wanted to. It's just giving like, that's not what I wanted. Then I got ousted out of it, and now I'm blacklisted. It's the vibe. This is where he's at right now. I can't shake it. Emotionally depleted. I know this was all supposed to be about him, but something's up with the allegedly for entertainment purposes only. 0 facts here. Just floating hands on the internet. No facts here. The Kardashians got hell of a pull. They got pull. Yeah, because I'm hearing the song, I Got Friends in Low Places. It's like he has to act right based on what they want in order for him to get his life back. Honestly, I can understand why he relates to the movie Get Out. He doesn't really have control over his life right now. Because they do. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, no facts. 0 facts here, just opinions. I know nothing. What would I know? I've never talked to them. Really trying to cover my ass here. But it's like relationships with other people can't be had, watching my back, emotionally depleted, acting childish because I don't know what else to do. Honestly, I'm being drawn to Britney. Why do all these celebrities that are acting out, I always get drawn back to Britney Spears and the control factor? Y'all, this is why I do the conspiracy readings, even though I don't want to get called crazy, but I don't care enough to not do it. This looks like next level conspiracy. Trying to put out what I can. Being held back from making my own passions. Trying to figure out a plan to move forward. This guy's been blacklisted. I can't make... Look at this. Look at this. This is all about like money and growth. And that's slow, consistent growth. But then this is a card about a project that you can't get off the ground, and then this would be someone who is well off, well endowed. This is Kanye. He's trying, but every time he tries, he can't. I'm seeing like business deals fall through, and it's like, what? Why is this falling through? And then it's making me more erratic. It's like it's cause and effect in a loop. It's like, so let's say in the beginning, Kim was like, you'll never work for these people again. I have all this control and power, yada, yada. And he was like, okay, bet. And then he lost his freaking mind because he was pissed at the control she had. And so he flips out, makes himself look like an ass. Then that makes him look worse in the public eye, which then screws more opportunities, which then makes him more angry, which then makes him lash out online again, which then screws up more opportunities, rinse, wash, repeat. But I just feel like Kim has a really strong pull in this. Really strong pull in this. Kim is the one that is the puppeteer, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. It's like, you can do this, but you can't do that. She's controlling what he can do career-wise. I can't shake it. I want to move forward, start a new venture, but I can't. I don't even think he's stuck on Kim anymore. It's more like the result of having a downfall with the Kardashians. I know this sounds nuts, but y'all, I can't shake it. So I'm actually going to end this with, because, you know, I like to do the longer readings. I can't help it. Let me know if you guys enjoyed these long readings and that I'm not just like wasting my time digging into these people. Because I know some people make like 15-minute tarot readings, and I find the mind very interesting, and I like to know things. So I'm going to end it with, this feels like it's not a smart move to even do this, but let's just real quick look at the Kardashians with the Black Mirror Oracle, because I feel like that'll give me a better idea of what it is I'm picking up. But I think we already know. I'm just kind of dancing around the subject. All right, so final, I asked about Kim and if somehow we could understand their dynamic with Kanye as well. Bride in a cage in reverse. I'm going to get you at all costs. This is exactly what I was feeling. What is with this addicted card, Spirit? Okay, this got dark fast. If you're not in conspiracies, I would remove yourself. This feels like... Okay, notice how this person who's the addicted one, they have a chain right here. And then remember what I was saying about Kim? And then remember how this came out for Kanye? And remember how I was saying it reminded me of the Ten of Swords, backstabbing and betrayal? Notice how he looks so depleted, but he's clearly being held by something or someone. And he can't get out of it. Know what I mean? I'm going to just leave it at that. And then envious gluttony in the reverse. That's like no matter... This is giving me the vibe of like no matter what you do, you're not going to faze me. But you're not going to phase her because you'd have to have emotions in order to be phased. This is Kim. Because I asked about Kim and Kanye. This is Kim. And notice how there's... I've never noticed this. There's a black horse. And you know how like usually there's a white and a black horse that symbolizes yin-yang energy? Yin-yang. And then the darkness. I could totally do a conspiracy reading on the Kardashians if you want. It's very nerve-wracking for me considering their power. I mean, look at what happened to Kanye. But with Bride in the cage being on the back deck, this is giving me a vibe of that's Kanye, but that's also Kim. Now, I don't like her. I'm not even going to pretend that I do. I don't like these people. I will never like these people. I'm sorry. I'm not going to judge you if you do like these people. You're entitled to your own opinions. We are going to like and dislike things. But that being said, this is giving me the vibe of these conspiracy readings that I get, where it's like, these guys, they come off as like evil and manipulative and vindictive but what we're not seeing is like the power structure. Like I'm seeing like ancestry and how like, you know, you follow up like grandparents. And what do we know about like, how did the Kardashians get to fame other than Kim leaking that video intentionally, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only? We all knew she did that person. Whatever. Not the point. The point is it's a reoccurring theme here of these people that are in the spotlight that are getting called out for being mentally ill and not well and all this stuff, when in reality, they don't actually have a say over their life. Now, I'm not saying Kim doesn't have a say. Kim definitely has a say compared to most. That being said, I do believe she's also part of this group. Now I'm hearing the Eyes Wide Shut crew in my head, so conspiracy theorists, run with it if you'd like. I'm going to leave it up to what people want to believe. That's your decision, but I feel like in the beginning, Kim didn't have a say either. You know what? It's giving me the vibe of like how the industry takes away your innocence, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Although, I mean, if you grew up into it young, of course they're going to take your innocence. You're working when you're young. But, y'all, there's more at play here. Downcast pride in the reverse, like keeping myself important at all costs, avoiding what's going on inside of me. This is a reoccurring theme with all celebrities in the industry. I'm going to leave it at that because I feel like I'm touching on something dark and mysterious, and what we see happen to people when they finally leave the industry, their shell of themselves, right? Like, I'm being drawn to how Selena Gomez talks about her mental health issues. I'm being drawn to how Justin Bieber was just like really not well. I'm being drawn to how these people just like lose themselves. Yeah, I'm hearing the song Lose Yourself by Eminem. It's like there's more at play than what we understand. And unless you guys want me to do a reading on that, and then I'll figure out how to very carefully do that, it's just there's more at play here. There are bigger. What I'm seeing is like I'm seeing like what sport? Football, I guess. Sure, football. You know how they have like that VIP section with like the glass, and those people get to look at everything around them. They're like higher up, and it's kind of giving me that where it's like I'm in control and I get to watch the people on the ground floor doing their thing and I'm in control, but you don't see me. There's more to this, bro. Need I say more? I'll go conspiracy if I keep going. So I'm going to leave this alone. And if you guys want me to make a video on what it is I'm picking up on, because you know what I'm talking about here, then let me know down in the comments. Leave some sort of, how about this? Leave a heart emoji if you watch the entire video so that I know whether or not I should keep doing these long readings or if I should keep them short and just make multiple videos. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it at that because it feels like it's getting dark. And unless you guys want me to go into a dark conspiracy reading, I'm just leave it at that. So yeah, summarize. I don't buy that she's being controlled. I definitely believe that Bianca doesn't want to be what she's looking like, but I feel like, oh, what I'm hearing that saying, all is good for the gander or the goose or something like that. It's like looking like a fool right now to get to the fame and stardom that I actually want. So is he manipulating her? To an extent, he's definitely a control freak. That being said, it feels more like an agreed upon controlling versus like, I'm actually being controlled. There's no way out. Help. If anything, this is Kanye's strategic move to try and get back into the spotlight because it feels like Kim is just like whack-a-moling every opportunity that he can have, but she can't cancel his wife, right? Like that's gonna be a lot harder. You have no ties to her really. And the way that she pulls the whole I'm perfect and I care about everyone bullshit, I just feel like there's more going on with Kanye's career and Kim's ability to change the narrative to reflect what she wants to happen. Or maybe her family, not her. I don't know. But I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments what you want to see in future videos. Like this video if you enjoyed it. It really does support my channel. Share it with others if you think they'll like it. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Personal readings can be booked through the links down below. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And I will see you guys in my next video. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Stay safe. And stay away from these people. All right. Bye.
The comic, the